All right, you absolute filthy degenerate scum. You've got one chance to redeem yourselves in the eyes of me and the eyes of Archbishop Thornton the 12th. One chance, all right? In a few moments, I am going to show you a picture of the RuneScape gnome. And the matter of discussion that is up for debate is whether or not the RuneScape gnome looks like a Stydian. And I need you to understand that the amount of psychic damage that this has caused has left me reeling all weekend. So in a second, I'm going to show you that. But that's not the initial thing that we're going to talk about. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. It's good to see all you guys, specifically. Hey, Ender friend Clary, thank you for re-upping your tier 2 sub with us for 20 months. I don't have anything immediately clever to say about that, other than thank you. It really means a lot, and I appreciate it. And yeah, it's good to see you, Mesphia. It's good to see you, Battle Benoit. What led to this? Here's the problem. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into it because it does cause me a lot of upset, for lack of a better phrase. If you go to an acquaintance of mine, a good friend of mine, Kupo Nut Milk, which if that name doesn't tell you everything you need to know, I'm more than happy to. They're a fantastic artist. They've got like a shop where they've got all sorts of really cool stuff. They do conventions where they set up in artist alleys. They're actually absolutely brilliant, and I cannot recommend checking them out enough. They also repost like just like beautiful artwork. They themselves are of course a brilliant artist and have all sorts of ability therein. The point of me bringing this up is, does this gnome look like a Stydian? Thank you, Mesphia. We are in the interest of fairness, there are 1.6 thousand people. Don't you dare say it's the eyes, Battle Vanoy. 1.6 thousand people who were very excited about this post. He looks like Ernie from the Muppets. Okay, but like this is the thing, right? It's like everyone who agrees sends me straight to hell. If that is the case, right? If this gnome looks like a Stydian, Battle Benoit, everyone who has almond-shaped eyes looks exactly the same. I want you to think, Battle Benoit, I want you to think very carefully about that statement. Does everyone who has almond-shaped eyes look like each other? And look back at this gnome. You have almond-shaped hooded eyes, and you don't look like a Stydian. So why does the eyes... Listen. We do unbiased journalism here. It kind of looks like Arya from Spy X Family. It looks like Ernie from the Muppets. Mesphia looks like Scarlett Johansson. Perfect. Listen, I'm not going to say that I've got a personal vested interest in this particular problem, but in case you were wondering, that's what took up 100% of my weekend. If anyone is out there telling you that I've done anything else with my weekend, they're a liar. But no, bits aside, it was just something incredibly funny. My friend told me about it, and I was like, no, I don't think so. And then they proceeded to post that, and you know, it was a real moment of egg all over my face. Which, in the interest of fairness, Battle Benoit, if you do think that it looks like a Stydian, totally valid. But yeah. You're telling me that I wasn't playing Infinite Craft all weekend? No. So I was looking at the lineup of games, and basically all of them are bad now. All of them are doing poorly, with the exception of Final Fantasy XIV, because of course Final Fantasy XIV is doing fine. And obviously, again, we're still looking at the dip from Final Fantasy VII. I'm not writing any of the Rise release reset content off of that, so that's obviously another major consideration. But, you know, Dragon's Dogma, as much as we enjoy the heck out of it, there's also times where we don't enjoy the heck out of it. It's an acquired taste. I've gone through and I've turned off the pawn's idle dialogue, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. But also, we need to have a conversation. We need to have a conversation because I've made a mistake. And if this is the final time of us playing Dragon's Dogma on stream, that's totally fine. The narrative beats of Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen are kind of all over the place in like a bad way. They're not particularly compelling. And there's a little bit of stuff that ends up coming up with it. But the things that come up with it are a little bit esoteric, and it's very much a product of the time. So we'll just get into it, and I will talk about some of the differences that you may or may not notice between last time and now. Some of you guys are, of course, already aware of the fact that I do like playing this game enough, like the core gameplay loop is just entertaining enough, that I play this game by myself. And you're going to notice that obviously I've made Elish look a little bit different. This is the gear that we're going to be wearing for probably the rest of the game. I'm moderately happy with all of it. The cloak is the only thing that we might need to change. But when we ended stream last time, we were level 70. And now we are level 120. And you might be thinking to yourself, Demeist, how did you get those 50 levels? Is it from playing this game a lot and, you know, really investing a lot of time and energy in an effective manner? No. No, it is not. I got those 50 levels because I did not remember that there is a, like, god-killing arrow at a vendor called the Maker's Finger, which is called the ultimate arrow, said to kill instantly. And that's not a euphemism, with the exception of some very powerful late-game bosses. This arrow will literally kill a man instantly. So let's say there's some sort of giant gargoyle monster, Cyclops monster in some sort of DLC zone that gives hundreds of thousands of XP. That's normal, actually, and good, actually. And you should definitely not just change your entire playstyle to grab this arrow and go there over and over again and get a lot of experience and level up that way. Because that would be a psychotic thing to do. But if you were going to do that, because you yourself are also a psychopath, you buy the arrow from Fornival, whom I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time that we interacted with Fornival, he was up for trial. And we accidentally saved him because we submitted all of the evidence, and all of the evidence ended up, I guess, weighing in his favor. So we do still have access to his shop, which is where we get the god-killing arrow. So, you know, that's where we are. We've got a couple of quests that I want to knock out of the way. Number one, we have... so we received some quests from the Duke. Specifically, it was the one about the trial for Fornival and the one about a griffin terrorizing the world. Both of these are taken care of, so we don't need to do anything else with that. But we do have this ambush that we were trying to trigger before. And we also have a quest from another knight who allows us to go and investigate into the Salvation Cult's secret meetings, which are in some catacombs. So we're going to knock that one out first before we go and turn in the Duke's quests. Fornival's very grateful to me saving him, so he lets me get the special shop. You know what's funny, Ender Friend, is he doesn't actually increase his stock of items for saving you. He just gives you a discount. And it's a fairly... Oh no, here he is right now.
I scraped past by the skin of my teeth there. That and a good bit of help from you.
We did not want to help Fornoval. We, in fact, wanted Fornoval to be arrested.
Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely.
But yeah, you go to tools, and when you don't have one in your inventory, you can pick up a maker's finger from him and do the whole run over and over again.
Any right there.
Which, you know, is a whole thing. But yeah, okay, we're gonna go to the catacombs. Which, why are you telling me to take that exit? Yeah, okay, there is no reason for me to go specifically there. I just wanted to triple check. But if we were over-leveled before...
Hear ye! His Grace, Duke Edmund as himself, recognize the great feats of the Arisen.
We're definitely over-leveled now.
The Arisen's might know no bounds. Do we witness the rise of this land's next great hero? And what of the pending contest between Arisen and Dragon? We wait, and we listen for further word. Hear ye! His Grace, Duke Edmund himself.
So we've been talking previously a lot about sort of the places where Dragon's Dogma has maybe not aged so gracefully. And I definitely think like this sort of like brown filter over everything that's going on in that's going on here is like not the most excellent, for lack of a better phrase, right? Like obviously the colors here are a little bit lacking, which we're excited for in Dragon's Dogma 2. It looks like it's going to be a little bit brighter. There's also some mechanics that are a holdover from you know, a specifically like 2010s era of gameplay, right? Like there's definitely a little bit of that you know, quick time event energy where sometimes actually we need to kill some Saurians. So sometimes like if you're like frozen, the game is asking you to like wiggle your mouse around a lot. Which is obviously kind of a nothing sandwich. But the reason why I bring these up is because I've been feeling a little like a little disinterested in sort of some of the gameplay loop of Dragon's Dogma, but I think again it's just representative of the time, right? Like obviously not only am I still playing it, but we are excited for Dragon's Dogma 2. I just am expecting, and you know what they say about people and their assumptions, but I am expecting it or assuming that it is going to be fundamentally different. So we'll see how true that ends up being. So we've been in the catacombs before. This is where the last salvation meeting was. And so I'm taking this way because I'm hoping it'll function as sort of a shortcut. To get where we want to go, but we'll see. Also, the top that we're using here, which is glitching slightly through the helmet, which is not my favorite, but also we're spending most of our time looking from the over the shoulder, is the solar armor, which I am thematically very into. And unfortunately, there are no other sets for the solar armor. I cannot remember. Are we just going entirely the wrong way? Because we were given a new key, which was to unlock more of the dungeon than we had been in previously. Oh, and also, each of these coffins could hold a curse inside of them, or a treasure, or a zombie. You know, standard stuff. Standard catacomb delving. Which this place used to be the temple to the god of earth. Which makes sense, because it's underground. And the idea of entombing your dead into the earth is a pretty classic one, I think. No! Oh, this is not where I want it to be at all. Hold on. I'll be honest, I didn't even realize there was an entrance there. Okay. This way, then. But yeah, we have been finding out a tiny bit more lore. There have been a few interesting instances of like finding out more about Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the Knights of Grand Sis versus like, ooh, hello. Some of the other like knightly orders or expeditions, right?
Such narrow halls ill suit combat.
So there has been some story to be found, but the thing that's a little bit strange is I'm still not fully clear on how much of the pawn story is there on purpose versus as like a device, if that makes sense. Like we found out last time that pawns end up looking like the Arisens that they serve. So much so that Celine's grandmother was a previous Arisen, and we find out that Celine is not actually her biological granddaughter, but was a pawn that over time started to look like her. And maybe that's a part of... Ooh, wait, hold on. Maybe that's a part of the reason why... Oh no. Oh no, it looks so bad. Maybe that's a part of the reason why... No, we can't. Oh, we can't. Maybe that's a part of the reason why Celine's... maybe that's a part of the reason why Duke Edmund is so stressed out about you know, the existence of pawns, right? Is the idea that like pawns can be like shapeshifters and metamorphosize into the like Arisen that they're supposed to be serving. So yeah. Truly a modern day nutcracker. No pin.
Soon rise again.
Quality needs adjusting. Adjust it.
I can't believe you would say that about my bronze Saleh. Bring it back. Okay, I have been playing. I think Final Fantasy XIV broke my brain because I used to be only concerned with numbers, right? Like I used to only ever equip the best gear for stats, like that Pro ZD sketch. But fully, this outfit that I have together here is 100% for aesthetic. We all know you do more damage when you look good. I mean, like I'm more likely to play the game when I feel good, right? We've been hearing some like other parts about Dragon's Dogma 2 that has me a little bit nervous. I think I talked about this before, but one of the changes is that instead of it being called Mystic Knight, which is the class that I'm playing right now, with sword and board, it was called Mystic Spearhand, which I am fine with as long as I continue. I'm still able to use a sword and shield. Because if they do take away my ability to use a sword and shield, I will be most unhappy. So. Sheila says hi from her meeting. Tell Sheila I say hi back. Player skill expression damage is greater than number tuning damage. Simple mathematics. Aww. And by skill expression, I just mean you're fit. Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god, who are these boys? Oh my hubris. Wow, these guys were not here last time, I can tell you that for certain. I did not bring any medical equipment because I did not think that I was going to get absolutely wrecked by these boys. Okay, well, there goes my peaceful day. So, there are a couple of interesting interactions that we might be able to have here. Just to talk about mechanics again. So the pawns, as Neil here is just demonstrating, can be knocked down, but in much the same way that like a lot of classic JRPGs operate. You can revive them, all you have to do is go over and help them. However, while you can revive pawns, pawns cannot revive you. So if you're taken out of the fight, that's it. You're taken out of the fight. Okay. If we can take advantage of this guy being down right now. So there are like builds online that are just fully like builds about like sending your pawns in to die over and over again. Are they undead? Are they taking more damage from Holy or are they not? We left like all of our bags of tricks at home. Also, what I'm doing with the Holy Grace skill... Oh, I gotta go bring up Twitch chat and Neil. What I'm doing with the Holy Grace skill is it is going to restore my health. Oh, this is not the guy. Is this the guy? This is not the guy. This is the guy. It's gonna restore my health when I manage to get a block in time. And it does not require a parry. No! I didn't want to cast it again! Oh no! Okay. Which is like incredibly stupid broken. Where's the other boy? He's over here. Okay, fine. Yeah, see, so even though that was a big hit, the fact that I got it on my shield, means some of my health was restored. Alright, hold on. I'm the only Mystic Knight allowed in here, buddy. Gerald is about to go down, who I have fully started just recruiting pawns off of the internet. Is it that they've got high magic resistance? Okay, we're gonna try... Oh, God. I think I just... Okay. Well, that's unfortunate for me. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna try switching our weapon real fast. Because Eden's Warden does more magic damage. And as much as I like being a paladin boy... Go ahead and have that heal spell pop on us. And see if, yeah, physical is doing... Oh no! Where is your torso, bud? Where are both of their torsos? What does that mean? Hello? Oh my god, of course, it's a magic armor boss. So is it now that I can only hit them with spells? Okay. Hold on. Making me think of that Dungeon Meshy episode with the living armors, huh? Also, 2 of them seems excessive. Oh no. You're gonna want to get out of there, guys. Oops, never mind. Much like Mass Effect, you have some limited commands you can give your pawns. So you can tell them to come to you. They can tell you to... you can tell them to assist you. And you can tell them to, like, go away from you, like, advance, basically. Oh, shoot. I'm really feeling like the Mystic Knight matchup is not going well for us, if I'm being honest. Ooh, that's all my health gone again, hey? I do still feel like I'm doing more damage with physical than I was doing with the Eden's Warden. Oh no. Oh shoot. Oh no. Me, 10 seconds ago, talking about aesthetics. Me, immediately equipping a better sword to deal more damage. You know how it goes. Oh, wait, he's down. Oh, no. Okay. I don't have my enchantment up. Okay, we're gonna try and get Neol up after we're done enchanting everybody's weapons. Because sometimes you have to do elemental damage. Oh no! Hey, Red Rebecca, it's good to see you. Sorry, I was absolutely breezing through this dungeon previously, and now... Oh! I am dealing with the consequences of my actions. Do I have literally any healing items? No. I could douse myself in oil, which is bad. When you're on fire, it has to be said. I think we can eat... No, we can eat the Saurian tails for stamina. I think I die now. Because I'm on fire? Oh, no! Oh, these rat bastards. Well, so luckily, throw the oil so the fire leaves you to chase it. That's how it works, right? Pinned, why didn't I think of that? Next time. Luckily, inside of Dragon's Dogma, there's these things called wake stones, which actually have like really useful in-universe mechanics. You can literally resurrect the dead with them. And obviously it looks like a stone heart by pushing it inside their chests. Now, I'm pretty sure when you use a wake stone on somebody, it turns them into a pawn. But we don't yet have confirmation of that, and I could just be a wake stone conspiracy theorist. So, when you die, you use a wake stone, bish bash bosh, and now you're not dead anymore. Which is, better in some instances than others. If I had realized these boys were going to be in here, oh, come on. We would have grabbed some more, like, healing potions and things like that. Come on. But I did not realize these boys would be in here. So, you know. Also, again, 2 of you is just really excessive. Come off it. Did I mention I have 2 wake stones? God. So what you can do in situations like these, and this is a part of what makes Dragon's Dogma really good, is you can back off and like scrounge around for potions in the environment. And in fact, it's something... Oh no, come on. It's in fact something that the game encourages. Alright, wise guys. 2 can play at the Ruinous Sigil game. Okay, I can't play at the Ruinous Sigil game if you immediately swipe me. You know what? That's fair, actually. Actually, that's so fair. God damn. I mean, if we can take this guy out... Nope, not with that, I can't. Alright, let's actually switch back to Eden's Warden. Because at least it's always got the fire enchantment, so we'll never swing and miss. Also, oh, you harlot. Another part of the problem... Ooh! Another part of the problem with my build is that my build is set up that, when I start dying, I take I get bonuses to my defense. Like I will get a massive bonus to defense. Holy moly! But I will not get a massive bonus to Jesus Christ. To my magic defense. And these boys, by virtue of being Mystic Knights, probably were doing magic damage, so yeah. Just wait for the next room, there's 3 of them. Listen! I mainly use the Eaton's Warden for aesthetic, because I like the way that it looks like it's glowing with that sort of red flame enchantment. I haven't yet come across a sword that defaults with the holy enchantment, right? But it is my hope that eventually we will. Those guys freaking sucked. Why did they blow so hard? What a bunch of assholes. Give me a goodie in that, and don't curse me. Rotten ambrosial meat. No, that's not what I meant by a goodie, actually. We're gonna discard that, so I don't accidentally use it. Oh no! I noticed the Bloto way too late. So those boys, him, the stout undead, if you don't kill them very fast, they will explode, which is normal and good, actually. Actually, I love it that he exploded. You might think that looked like I messed up and failed, but actually, that was a learning experience for you guys. I purposefully failed to kill him in one hit, so that way you guys could be properly educated. You know, because I'm a very generous soul and focused on education like that. If I remember correctly, this boy gives... Oh, he doesn't give the solar armor. Okay, we've already used that lever. Okay, let's go back and around the other way. We did get a new piece of kit, I thought. No, the frame plate is not new. Divine Embrace. Refined cloak emblazoned with religious symbols and woven from a hardy cloth resistant to harsh climes. Perfect raiment for long journeys. Do we like the way that looks? I mean, it's called the Divine Embrace. So theoretically, I should like it, right? But I'm gonna be real. I think it sucks. Feels very Paladin core, right? Like, it feels like I should like it, like lore-wise.
Spoken a word, not a word, I swear it. You must believe me. I'd no idea that was the Arisen. How could I have? Please.
Well, wait, it's locked and I don't have the key. Oh my god. Do I not have the catacombs key? Key to a door in the catacombs first level on the path to Salvation Sanctum. No. I have the key. Do I not? What? Where am I supposed to go? Hold on. Okay, let's back up. Looks like something you'd wear to sleep on top there. Right? Honestly? Ooh, an intervene is very good. So I'm confused. I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter what I was pretty sure about. I have a great answer for you, chat. It's that I'm an idiot. So fun fact, this is where we're supposed to go. And Esteni, thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry about my like stream elements being all sorts of messed up, but welcome in, raiders. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of Dragon's Dogma. We're doing it in anticipation of Dragon's Dogma 2, which is going to be released real soon, and also because I've actually never finished the game before. Oh my god, wait, is Rain World the one where you're playing as the like little like cat slug thing? But yeah, thank you so much for popping in, and I hope you guys enjoy. Slug Cat, yes! Yeah, as you can tell, Mesphia is a big advocate of Slug Cat. We've definitely had conversations about it in here before. It's your first time playing and you're lost in the farm arrays. I do not know what that means personally, because I've actually never played it myself, but I believe in you. I know you can conquer the farm arrays. And if you can't conquer the farm arrays, I think it does have 2-player, doesn't it? 5th Gem of Salvation. 1 of 5 unique gems required to unlock a peculiar door in the catacombs. Okay. Classic Capcom Resident Evil style stuff. Gonna have to probably loot every single grave, which I didn't want to do, chat. Oh, God damn it. Some of them have curses, because of course they do. But luckily, curse is something that can just be cured. Shackles in a grave, you say? I think we can actually, yeah, make a skeleton key to save some weight. First time you've been a bit frustrated, all in all would recommend. Heck yeah. Definitely, definitely something that's been on our list for a hot second or two. But, as I am the world's most easily distracted man, right? Oh, I forgot to put away a ton of armor. Well, we move on. But yeah, if it looks like I'm steamrolling, lads, that's because we have unfortunately been playing a lot of the game in our free time, and have been steamrolling, lads. Oh, is that how you can tell when it's a cursed tome? Is that it's got that smoke coming off of it? Yeah, okay. It is. You're a smoky boy, so we're gonna go past you.
Seems a likely spot for some grand contraption.
Second Gem of Salvation. So really the puzzle in this situation is just open every single coffin, right? Okay, nothing. Lads. Oh, okay. And this is the thing, the one mechanic that does drive me absolutely mad, and I am looking forward to not being there in Dragon's Dogma 2, is the part where, like, if you get a debuff, you're supposed to, like, furiously waggle the left stick. And obviously, again, like, that's not a really big deal. All sorts of games have those sorts of, like, little weird mechanics. But obviously the reason why they have it in here is to sort of compensate for the fact that your teammates are NPCs, right? Are computer programmed. And so therefore, hold on. This is going to tell us about the 5 gems that we need, and we've only got 2 of them. And so obviously, like, I'm hoping that they're going to have a better mechanic than that for Dragon's Dogma 2, especially, like, with the era of QuickTime events being a long time over. But, you know, who's to say? Oh no. Whose dragon dog is this, Ma? Well, I can't answer explicitly whose dragon dog is this, but I can tell you I'm a pretty educated guess. Lads? Oh, here, again, right? We've been on the other side of this.
Just not over with them, fool. Hurry and find the one controlling them further on. Go and...
Oh, God. Oh, sorry, I think this is Taggart. The guy that I just stabbed. My bad. You were saying something? Ooh, love picking up meat from zombies. No, you had dialogue. Wait, I'm sorry. And also, okay, this is the other thing. Dragon's Dogma really adheres to, like... No, hold on, bud. I'm sorry that I... Listen, I'm sorry that I stabbed you, but I want to hear what you have to say again. Listen, I'm sorry. I stabbed you by accident. Walk it off. Ay, ay, ay. Big babies can't even take a single stab from a flame-enchanted longsword. SMH my head. Okay, so we're looking for an undead who's controlling all of the other undeads. Probably going to be that, like, Asian-looking guy. Oh, well. Fall damage is normally a really big problem in this game. We have, however, taken a lot of steps to mitigate the chances of us dying to fall damage. Shaking my head. Yeah, of course, Red Rebecca. You know how it goes. SMH my head. Oh, this is how you're supposed to go it, huh? I don't have double jump. Okay, do I have a magic stave? I do. There we go. Okay, we need 2 more cool magic rocks. Oh, wait. No, we already came by this way. Hold on. Did I just miss some other coffins as we were going? Oh, that's right. No, this is Curse Coffin. We missed that one on purpose. Ay, ay, ay. So we need 2 more magic rocks. This is a curse coffin. This is not a curse coffin. All right, we need one more magic rock. Isn't this a real brain teaser? A real intellectual prowess of a puzzle? Don't you feel so intellectually stimulated? Okay, so we're still missing a magic rock somewhere. Cool. You think if we killed Taggart, we'll get it off of his dead corpse? Taggart, are you holding out on us? Because if you thought I was brutal before when I accidentally hit you, and I find out you've been holding out on us, buddy, ooh-wee. I need to get rid of some of this gear. Wow, really? None of these can be given away, huh? Sure. Fine.
Combat needn't be grueling, Arisen. If the party needs adjusting, adjust it.
Okay, so Taggart isn't here. Probably because he ran away, which honestly, I genuinely cannot blame him. That's okay. I used to think it meant so much hate, but you know. Oh, SMH? Oh, yeah. I'm regularly misinformed about what acronyms mean. Like OFC, does that mean of course? Does it mean of fucking course? What does OFC stand for? We're gonna open this box because even though it's obviously cursed, I still do not know where that final gem is. Of course it does, but okay, if of course is OFC, like, shouldn't it be just OC? Didn't miss any of these boys. But OC is original character. I highly doubt the people who use OFC in regular discourse. Okay, no, I'm gonna say something very rude. Okay, there it was. I highly doubt the people who use OFC in regular discourse are the kinds of people who would talk about OCs and RPGs and RP, right? You're bad when you get into the like letter plus ones, like for what it's worth. I absolutely had to Google check for what it's worth. I mean blocked. Listen, Battle Benoy, just try not to be a Gen Zer. Try not to be 10 years old. Your work has ERP as one, and it isn't nearly as fun as what we think of first. You mean an enterprise resource planning, right? If you try hard enough, you can be born whenever you wish. That's what I'm saying. Also, this room is called the Confessional Chamber. So let's go ahead and cast up some enchantments before we go in. Yeah.
Welcome, Arisen. 'Tis an honor to have you.
This man's name is Balsac. Pass it on.
You here seeking the source of the skeletons? Or have you just come to rid us of a few traitors? My thanks, by the by. I see no call for secrets. It was salvation loosed those bone warriors upon the land. They are an experiment, a vanguard. All in preparation for the day of reckoning to come. You shall have an honored place among them, Arisen.
Did we actually accidentally kill Taggart? Okay. I don't mean to like minimize your fighting ability, Ballsack, but when it comes to spell casting, I've kind of got one up on you.
That ought to resolve our skeleton woes. Let's return to the capital.
I always wish the pawns had like... You thought I was T-posing for dominance at the start? What sucks is that Holy Fervor is like the ultimate paladin spell, but you do straight up T-pose. This is 1000% a T-pose, right? And then it also has the consequence of, despite being a bunch of like rays of holy energy or whatever, instantly wiping your whole team of all of their stamina, which is not the best. Also, the other thing about Dragon's Dogma, like, I'm convinced Dragon's Dogma started life as an MMORPG because, like, all of these dungeons are meant to be run multiple times to get different loot out of them. And, like, surely that wasn't just a normal design by intent kind of situation, right? We got a new weapon. Did we get a key? The keys to get out of here? Hey, Top Hat. It's good to see you. Did the dev say that, though? I don't think he did. Like, this is fully a headcanon at that point. He loved MMOs, but hated dealing with other people. I mean, here's the thing. Dragon's Dogma is so close to being perfect with that regards. To, like, being an MMO, but it's still a single-player experience. Like, you know, not to be demeaning, but, like, all of the people who are like, I play Final Fantasy XIV like it's a single-player game. To those people, I definitely recommend they try out Dragon's Dogma. Because, Dragon's Dogma was made for them. Oh, he did say that, you're pretty sure. He actually liked MRPGs, massively role-playing games. Oh, I see. Okay. Where am I meant to be going? Because it's telling us to just report back to Maximilian that we've done it. So we don't need to do anything else in here, do we? Is that all of the side quests of, like, significance done? We need to talk in the castle in Grand Soren. We get to go into the Everfall, but that'll be a thing we deal with later. We get to kill a bunch of random mooks. Yeah, the only other thing that we need to be prepared for is the ambush. Which the ambush is somewhere up there. Do we want to try and proc the ambush before we go to the next part of the game? Because we've done it once before, right? The game tells us you will be ambushed somewhere over here. So we could go futz about with that one more time. All right, video game. Is this door still locked? Yes, it is. We did discover last time if you walk into an ambush knowingly, you are invincible, actually. It's true. International Women's Month. Yeah. Dropout, the college humor inheritor, had this very funny bit on Make Some Noise. I cannot remember the name. It's like of the name of the like character, of the name of the historical figure that one of them kept bringing up, but one of them like was using that as their like go-to improv joke answer, and I don't know. Can I say, y'all, I have a newfound appreciation on International Women's Month because of a comedy show, and that feels like a fucked up thing to say, but I mean it very genuinely and wholeheartedly. So, is this an ambush? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, we were last week we were talking about how weird it is that I have a quest about getting ambushed and it tells me exactly where I should be going to get ambushed. But yeah. Did we... Okay, that's the way that we don't want to go. Perfect. This is the exit. Okay. Okay. With any luck, it'll already be nighttime after all the time we've spent in the catacombs. It's getting into evening. The catacombs, Nixus? Can I help you with something? What do you mean? I can't believe this slander. Let me buy something with my Allegan Tombs. You have an option between some dirt and some playground sand. I'm pretty sure it's actually pronounced catacombs. Otherwise, obviously, I would not just like purposefully and willfully mispronounce words, right? Are you sure I wouldn't? Well, I don't want to get back into a Bosnia versus Bosnia debate, but I think, yeah, we're officially in the zone where we should be getting ambushed. It's not this guy. This guy is somebody else's pawn. It's not pronounced Boja. What are you on about? These are just some normal run-of-the-mill goblins. We're supposed to be getting ambushed somewhere around here. What the heck? You know, I'm starting to think that we should give up on our dreams of getting ambushed. Hmm. Hmm. Or do we just not get ambushed at this exact moment in the game? Because, like, I can't imagine, like, why would you... It seems like a lot of monies. Yeah, so the DLC in this game, as much as DLC in a lot of definitive editions, makes the fact that the game is intrinsically designed to be grinded out, you know, a little bit easier. We've got enough money in the game right now that we do not ever need to worry about it again. And if we do need to worry about it again, we can very easily go run like the DLC zone a couple more times. But yeah, we do have... Listen, in video games, I can live out my power fantasy of having enough money to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? You're not an ambusher. You're just a boy. I guess if they're not going to ambush me, I should just move on, right? Like, I assumed they would ambush me along the roads, but... That's not how that's supposed to go. I guess we leave. What does a man have to do to get ambushed around here? Things are really gone to shit in these parts, honestly, right? Which man can you not help but threaten to bite, Battle Benoy? Choose wisely. There's a correct answer and an incorrect answer. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to Grand Soren. We're gonna switch it to nighttime, because we've been trying. And then, if that doesn't work, we'll just give up on... I forgot to get the magical teleport stone. We have to walk back anyways. And if that doesn't work, we'll just move on. Incorrect answer. Mods, I need someone to ban Battle Benoy. This is a comedic bit. Don't do it. Thank you, Mesphia. I have literally never once come over here. It's nighttime now, surely. Surely. But even if it's not, we need to go into town to get our, Eternal Fairy Stone. Okay. No, chock-a-block full of crap, but we need to get rid of a lot of it, so. God, I'm so slow. Please let me in. I'm so full of gear. You wouldn't mug a guy who has 25 million gold pieces, would you? Also, it is a comically high number of gold pieces, right? And again, as we've mentioned 1,000 times, I do think Grancis is like the gold standard for fantasy towns. This game came out at around the same time as Skyrim. And obviously Skyrim, I think, rightfully has a sort of more immortalized place in people's hearts and minds. But I do freaking love Grancis. Lugging an absolutely enormous sack behind you. So obviously baiting, getting ambushed. They don't want to go near you. Oh no! Not my giant sack of gold doubloons! Whatever will happen if someone were to come and try and rob me?
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Yeah, let's get all of this stuff out of here. I can't even use the Maker's Finger right now because I'm not on an archer class. So I think we just move. We just schmove. Can't use a bow and arrow anymore. That stave isn't useful. We'll get rid of the crimson teeth. Don't need that helmet. We were gonna play around. I was gonna play around. Your torso slot has 2 slots, one for armor, which is the solar armor, and then one for the clothing. So the clothing that we've got on is the patterned gambeson. If we choose to do the Marshal's Bracers, it does actually give us a strength bonus while reducing our defensive bonus, but we can probably upgrade the Marshal's Bracers a lot. We've got so much random junk. Yeah, we can absolutely just 3-star it right now. And then if we go fight a dragon and get lit on fire, we can Dragon Forge it. It'll be perfect. I have to say ball sack 3 times to summon the ambush, of course. Ah, how foolish of me. I wish we could use the Divine Embrace, but the Divine Embrace is like not statistically actually that good. Let's get our internal fairy stone out of here. What the heck? Okay. We're gonna rest until night.
Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Stay until nightfall. Okay. Then we're gonna go out to the ambush point, and I swear to God, if they don't ambush me now, ooh, I'm gonna be so cross. Telling me to watch myself. I'll watch you. What do you think I am? Some sort of auto voyeur? Think I've installed a mirror above my bed? Think I like being on camera for people to watch me and then also I watch myself? Watch myself. They're too afraid to ambush me? Yeah, well, if that's the case, they should have thought of that before they sent me the ambush threat. Also, having just everyone's like breathing noises as you run is really very unfortunate. Oh. Did we proc the ambush, or is that just more goblins? Because that's got big goblin energy. It's just goblins. Well, it could have been a goblin ambush. Skeleton ambush? I don't think it was a skeleton ambush, friends. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, were you guys the ambush? You look human. No. They were not the ambush. The thing that makes Holy Fervor such a good spell is it's like omnidirectional. But the loss of everybody's stamina can be really annoying. So like if you use it, you want to be sure it's the finishing blow, right? Free me, thanks. Okay. All right, well, there's literally no way to get this ambush to pop off, so... I guess we go back into Gransis, or Grand Soren, and turn in some of our other quests. Because this has been, what, 2-3 streams now? We've tried to proc that one. We could also go through and adjust our skill lineups. Because we've been predominantly focused on physical damage.
Have your pick.
So we can go ahead and fix up some of our skills. So we had Vigilance, which increases our maximum health. We might leave that. I don't know. Do we need Vigilance? We've got Fortitude, which reduces damage sustained from physical attacks. Reinforcement, pawns you aid temporarily take less damage from physical and magic attacks. Grace raises the threshold from taking damage from falls, allowing you to safely alight from greater heights. Retribution grants pawns you aid a temporary gain in their strength and magic. Oh wait, no, Sanctuary does increase our magic defenses when we're about to die. Why did we die anyways? Let's go in, let's see if we can replace Vigilance with something that gives us magic. Sinew for additional carry weight would be nice. Something that gives us magic defense. We could do tenacity. Tenacity could be really fun. Okay, let's do athleticism instead of increased max health. Because it's only like 100 max health, right? Fortitude increases defense against magic damage. You know what? Let's be... a little wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man. Hey. Let's grab sinew. Sinew for more carry capacity, so that way we don't have to deal with that as much. We are... you know what? That's it. We're done. We're not trying to proc the ambush anymore because I simply cannot be bothered. We're gonna rest until morning and we're gonna go see the Duke. You'd go Google how to initiate the ambush quest. We've been trying to play most games on stream without Googling a walkthrough. I say that. I have been looking up walkthroughs for how to deal with, what's it called? Bitter Black Isle. But that's an entirely separate thing, smiley face. We do not need any of these side quests, right? If the purpose of doing quests and side quests is to get XP and to get money, we don't need them. It's just my completionism streak, right?
The catacombs are cleansed of rats, thanks to your efforts, Arisen. The roads, too, are all but free from the skeleton warriors. Grancis is safe for the moment. Documents they left behind shed some light on Salvation's actions as of late. It seems the skeletons were an attempt to bolster their numbers, a thought I do not relish. What's more, it was their own members' bones they put to use. Newly joined believers made living sacrifices.
Now, I don't want to tell a cult how to do their business. But the idea that you got a willing recruit and then we're like, hey, bestie, thank you so much for signing up for our insane dragon worshipping religion. Now I'm going to kill you and remove all the flesh from your bones and then animate your bones does seem a little wacky to me, right?
They were turned from flesh to living bone by some dark art, all as a part of some experiment. The writings claim that bone warriors wrought from living men are stronger than those come from corpses.
Never mind. It's very important for magic reasons, sure, okay.
For a cult of madmen to visit such atrocities upon their own. It is a horror. And one now hopefully at an end. Again, you have my thanks, Arisen. Pray, accept this small token for your efforts.
One thing that I hope that they don't do in the switch between, like, in Dragon's Dogma 2, right?
With luck, this will quiet Salvation a while.
The thing that I hope they don't do in Dragon's Dogma 2 is,
Excellent work, Master. 'Tis a good thing we managed to stop the danger afore it could spread.
I hope they don't get rid of the world building, right? Like, remember at some of the fan fests previously, they were talking about how, like in A Realm Reborn, they did all these like regional dialects and like specific language, and then they decided to get rid of that and stop doing that. I understand why they did, and for an MMO, I get it, right? Like, I'm not going to tell them to like go back to their old way, but I hope Dragon's Dogma keeps like this like really archaic way of speaking, these like really strange sort of old fantasy terms, just because it really helped make the world of Dragon's Dogma feel that much richer while not actually like requiring significantly improved writing. And it feels like that's going to be the case for Dragon's Dogma 2 from what we've seen so far. But I'm also, you know, worried.
A message for Lord Julian? Aye, I'll gladly relay it if you wish, sir. A dearth in supplies at the Stone of the North. Food in chief, I see. Was there word of how much they need, sir?
I do not remember this quest.
Understood, sir. I shall see Lord Julian receive...
Oh no. What was that quest? Julian or the designated guard at the castle in Grand Soren. Well, I sure hope I did it right.
Read, sir. You pray. Give my...
Now, the last time we were at the castle, we had gone to see the Duchess, which had this like wacky romance story with it. Oh, is the Duke not in yet? I wonder if one, the Duchess is still here, obviously, but then two, if the Duchess has any unique dialogue for us.
I am filled with fear, dear warrior. Fear of the dragon, fear of my husband. In truth, I know not which frightens me more.
Oh, Eleanor. That's fair, I suppose, actually.
Such a beauty, we. Even back in Meloir's court, she was famed for her fair looks. I've had the privilege of tending to her since she was but a child, and still I fawn over her as if she were my own blood.
Okay, so this is a nothing burger of a quest line. Well, I mean, I guess that's rock and roll, right? Got some quests to turn in. Where is Dario? Okay, he is up by that waystone. Actually, if that's the case, we're gonna do that first, because this is a side quest, and we can do this mad fast, right? Literally teleport here, teleport back. It's like we never even left in the first place.
I'll...
I see you delivered the message safely to the capital, sir. My thanks. There appears to have been some confusion of the request, but precision oft falls victim to urgency. It was good of you to make the journey.
Did we...
With the confusion brought by the dragon, it would be an easy task to enter the city as part of some foreign entourage.
Why? What? That's a terrifying thing to say. Why would you say that?
It was a costly battle, but the Griffin poses a threat no longer.
It was a costly battle,
Let's
but the
return,
Griffin
Arisen.
poses...
Nope, I'd like to leave now. I'd like to go... Although, actually, hold on. Do we want this port crystal here? I guess it's fine. I guess I don't necessarily have a better place for us to use it. One hour until you get to look up the moth skirt. Thank you, Battle Benoit. They also, I think, claimed, right? Because, like, the Eternal Fairy Stone is a DLC reward to be able to have fast travel. I think Dragon's Dogma 2 does not have fast travel, which is fine. salutations. Bud.
The monster's encroachment spreads by the day. We must not allow them to breach Grand Soren's walls.
Oh, Maximilian. Because, like, the entire idea is that you're going to have, like, more random world encounters and that kind of stuff, which I'm a big fan of, generally speaking, but... yeah. We'll see what the execution looks like, hey? Why is the Duke not here? Is it weird for me to be freaked out by that? Is he just loading in with everybody else?
And the seal is yet unbroken. Good. And the seal is...
I'm like really stressed out about this actually. Oh, there he is. Okay. They were just doing something where like the NPCs natively walk in.
If it is work you want, seek Aldous.
Okay. Cool. Taking a little nap. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, that's exactly right, Battle Benoit. You're not a true role player.
Welcome back, sir. Then the Griffin is defeated. Blessed relief that. All who walk Grancis roads will rest easier for it. 'Tis welcome news, too, for trade. You and the others who fought have my thanks, Arisen.
Rad.
Word of Fordival's verdict has come. He was judged innocent somehow. 'Twas an acquittal hued in shades of grey, scarce different from black. But an acquittal nonetheless. The trial was fair, and so we must accept its decision.
I still feel bad about us, like, accidentally letting Fornival go. But, like, we submitted all of the evidence we could have at the time.
The matter ended sourly. It's by no fault of yours. Take your wages with my thanks, Arisen. Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue apace. I've more tasks that require your attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
Okay, recover stolen item, assist Sir Mercedes. We're gonna do both of them, obviously.
It grieves me to report an item was stolen from the castle's stores a few days past. It was a possession of the Duke's and a treasure of the realm. The Worm King's ring. The band was stolen under heavy watch. I fear it to be the work of someone within the castle. But first, the ring must be reclaimed. Will you do it, sir? You would do well
Sure.
by asking the men and women of the castle what they know. That ring is a treasure to all Grancis, and a symbol of the Duke's authority. It must be found.
Yo, if we find that ring, we're gonna go to the Black Cat forgery guy and try and make him make a forgery and give that to them. We're gonna try and keep the Worm King's ring for ourselves. You kidding me?
More tasks that require your attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
Let's help Sir Mercedes. She's the one from the enlistment corps,
I
right?
had a task I wished entrusted to you, sir. But Sir Mercedes insisted it be hers instead. She was most adamant. Though she is a knight come in good faith to aid us, she remains daughter to Hearthstone's lord. It does my heart no ease to see her undertake such a dangerous errand. Alas, in the face of her ardent petition, there was naught I could do but accede.
I think you'll find it's pronounced accede,
I ask
Aldous.
that you at least accompany her, sir. She must be kept safe. My thanks, Arisen. Pray go and speak to Sir Mercedes.
Okay, the whole court is here, which is genuinely very relieving to me. Let's start with the ring quest. Because ring quest will give us time to if we manage to recover the ring, we can go back and ask the scrivener at the Black Cat to make us a forgery, and while the forgery is happening, we can help Mercedes. Okay, let's do a sweep of up here real fast.
So what of your audience with his grace? Even in age, he cuts an imposing figure worthy of the title Dragon's Bane.
Okay, Giles. You love him so much, why don't you marry him?
In truth, he is of an age with my own grandfather, if that can be believed. The Duke is hale and hearty as a man half his years. A shame he has weathered all this time only to be faced with a dragon once again. The worm hunt runs deep in his grace's blood, no doubt. May he live to see a third.
Oh, Giles.
A shame he has weathered all the worm.
Damn. That's what a noble, loyal knight sounds like. That man is going to be the first to go when the coup starts.
Have you heard the talk? They say that said.
Oh, it's you. Bugger off.
And you're going to be the first to go when I throw the coup.
Hoping to be the next Edmund Dragon's Bane, are you? Better chances I'll grow a pair of teats.
Okay, asshole.
More like than not, you wind up food. If you had a lick of sense. More like than not, if you had a...
Wow. Exceptionally rude. But then again, right? That's the whole thing about noblesse oblige. The number of times that people actually stand up to the expectations are far and few between, right?
Good Aldous told me there's been sign of thieving within the castle. Even should they escape sight, the castle's construction hinders all who do not know it well. Our villain had a guide, or had some occasion to grow familiar with the castle.
Okay.
Many within the cut. I have more tasks that require your... This theft is fast becoming the talk. It pains me to suspect my peers, but...
Okay. So you don't actually have anything new to say about that. Oh, is this I need to go down into the dungeon?
Lord Julian is well enough, but Sir Mercedes is more burden than Boomtock is. She's daughter to the Lord of Hearthstone, you see. And for a knight sent to aid the Duke, one hears precious little praise of her skill. If the woman falls before the dragon ever arrives, we'll have another war on our hands.
Oh, wacky. Okay. Okay, so if it's not the dungeons, what is that? A tower outside? Oh no, wait.
I heard a
Giles?
report of an unfamiliar man seen within the castle's halls. They say he had the look of that sorcerer.
When you say that sorcerer...
If there's talk of a sorcerer, it'll be Solomet, no doubt. I'd hoped we were rid of that rat for good. I do not relish the thought of his return.
Oh my god, Salome's diary was the quest we failed. We used Salome's diary, which was supposed to be a spell of incredible power, and it caused a meteor shower to happen, which killed a bunch of people in town and got us arrested.
But the pilfered ring does bear a strong magical affinity. It is the sort of bauble Solomet would covet.
Salomet. 'Tis a name that calls up bitter memories. Time was the Duke held a council of magic scholars here in Gran Soren, tasked with ensorceling grimoires and trinkets. Salomet sat at the head of the council. His genius was unmatched, save by his ambitions. Once their research bore fruit, Salomet betrayed his grace and fled with the findings. He disappeared, leaving the corpses of his fellow scholars in his wake. I know not by what design he would reveal himself now. Perhaps aught about this ring that compels him.
Okay. Oh, and Mercedes. Sure.
I take it you've heard. Then you'll know that this task is mine. I'll not be an idle burden on the Duke's hospitality any longer. And surely you've won enough glory, sir. Allow me this one chance to prove myself.
I don't understand what the yes/no here is. I'm gonna say yes, sure.
This matter concerns Lord Julian as well. There is talk of dark happenings at the Stone of the North. Lord Julian's watch. He set out for the hold himself some time ago, but there has been no word since. Someone must go and see what has become of him. As a fellow guest of the Duke's, I felt it my duty. I would forbid you from interceding, but you no doubt have your own reasons for going. I will not stop you from joining me, but neither can I wait. Follow if you wish, sir. I am off.
Okay. So it's not an escort quest, though. Fantastic.
The Stone of the North is not so far from the capital. I'll guide you.
Nope, that's not the quest we're doing right now.
It's not so far from the capital. I'll guide you.
Thanks, guys. That's not the thing that we want to do right now, though. Appreciate the assistance.
A sorcerer, eh? Can't say as I've heard tell of... No, wait. There is rumor going around of a queerly-dressed man skulking about the quarry. More than his dress is odd if he's hanging around that place with no reason.
Sure, fine. Now, we actually cleared out the quarry in the past. So I wonder if that's going to have any sort of impact on this. The Abbey feels slightly closer, so let's go over there. French demised is real. What do you mean? Uh-oh. Oh, cool. It's a chimera. Sure, fine. We can do this. Easy peas me. But the Chimera and other creatures like it are reasons why escort quests in this are so interesting, right? Is the idea that as you're going about in the wilds, you can come across these like incredibly difficult sort of legendary monsters. And to a certain extent, right, like it's kind of like building its own narrative, right? Because the idea was around this time, Skyrim was talking about how there'd be infinite quests inside of Skyrim, right? But the infinite quests inside of the game were like, please collect my father's mediocre spoon from this location. And you'd go in, right, and it would be randomly generated NPCs and stuff like that. So, the idea behind Dragon's Dogma has always been having slightly more interesting world events that end up happening. Yeah, go back to the cave you cleared out recently and grab the long-lost item that wasn't there the last time you were there for some reason. Todd Howard and his honeyed words. 1000% Battle Manoy, yeah. So we cleared out this cave before. We'll see if this is a Skyrim situation, right? Oh my god. Look at all these boys.
Well. The Arisen, toast of all grand Sorin, does the work of all mankind's savior truly afford the time to go hunting pay thieves? If you insist on a game of cat and mouse, what say we see which role you'll fill?
Okay. Like, I'm always gonna geek the mage first, Salome. Sorry, dude. Oh, love that for us. Love that he's got, like, that 1 HP that cannot be stopped. Cool.
The cat has claws, and more grit than the fools in the Duke's Guard, I'll grant. But alas, I've not the time to game, sir. Farewell.
Oh wow, Salome, you're so cool and good at genuinely escaping. Wow, there was no way we could have stopped you. Sure.
'Tis not the last we've heard of Salamet Al Warrant. Let's speak to Sir Aldous.
He's so powerful. I mean, like, it would not be fair for me to be, like, absolutely tilted about, that exact same thing in, Final Fantasy XIV with the Xenos fights, right? Like the part where they're like, wow, Xenos is so strong. And it's like, okay. Like, I truly cannot feel anything here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, I feel like we should, I feel like we teleported in and missed some important narrative moments. Oopsie poopsie.
You colluded with Salvation to work sedition among the Duke's men.
Salvation? You place me in ill company. I'm a man of this world. Fantasies of death and redemption concern me not one whit.
Wow, we really just sort of went elbow deep.
Legends stoke up the masses. If Duke Edmund were to best a second dragon, Francis would take the ascendant. But her neighbors ill want a giant looming at their borders, am I wrong?
Spare me your sophistry. The word neighbor sours on your forky tongue. Our lands have long sworn unstinting aid to any neighbor beset by the dragon.
Unstinting, you say?
Wow, okay.
Why has your Lord Father not sent your brother, joined by Hearthstone's finest steel? Why am I speaking instead with a bleating she-goat mocked even by her own men?
You will retract those words, sir!
Else suffer what consequence?
Else I shall wash my honor clean in your blood!
And you? You will play her second? I would welcome the challenge.
Stay out of this! Has made an open mockery of me and my homeland!
It feels like this is,
I had thought, nay trusted you were above the base treasons of Salvation's like. The Knight's champion. An Earthbreaker of your ilk is champion to no man, Julian.
Salvation? Damns a lot of them. And their idle talk of destruction and redemption. They were convenient to my purpose, nothing more. The day of Edmund Dragonsbane is past. He will not slay another worm. So what cause is served by sending men to die for his pleasure? The swift death of Francis is the greatest mercy to her neighbors.
And what of those of this land who will die for your peace? Will you
Yeah.
stand idly by while a people lose their land, their very lives?
Pinned. I also saw it buffed both their weapons, right?
Night villain.
Pray, think of the morrow. The dragon will come again. To your homeland and to mine. Who shall stand against it?
Like, the fact that my quest is to observe, watch Mercedes and Julian's duel to the very end. What if surely I should kill Julian here, right?
Then, if we are spent, all of us, for having held to some ancient pact, what is gained by all our deaths? Naught, I say, and naught would say your Lord Father.
How dare you, sir? I will not suffer such slander.
You know it to be true.
Listen, I really like Dragon's Dogma.
Blades, a general
This is not its finest moment.
He sent an ornament, though she be too daft to see it. 'Tis an empty show, woman.
Bastard!
Do it!
Your head is a meager trophy. The men of the fort may have use of you yet. Even a she-goat's skin can warm a desperate man of nights.
Okay.
He's no slander beneath you!
The duel is well and settled, Arisen. Be gone from my sight at once.
Wait, hold on. So because I agreed to let Mercedes fight, I can't kill him now?
To indulge your play at knighthood.
You better let me kill this boy.
Your failure to quell the revolt is cause enough to run home to Hearthstone, tail twixt your legs. I tell you this in the spirit of mercy. If you cannot best me, You cannot best the dragon. Run along home while you yet live. Do you think me cruel, Arisen? 'Tis a sorry truth that righteousness is a rare luxury in war. You are pledged to slay the worm, and that alone. No oath binds you to the Duke, nor would my death do you any great.
It would get you to stop talking.
You might call me a monster, but I am no dragon, sir. What say you?
I'm not gonna let him go. First we let Salome go, now we're just letting Julian walk out?
Pitiable sight. I knew. I am a meager choice to send as aid.
I'm so tilted right now.
Still, I could not.
There had to have been a way. There had to have been a better way to do this entire thing.
I must make a pitiable. I knew. Still, I must make a pitiable sight.
Have a skull.
You needn't have. I must make a pitiable.
How do you feel about a human skull?
You needn't have.
Okay, goodbye. Just like, what?
I fear I put on a shameful display. Lord Julian had the truth of it, every word. I am weak. I serve no purpose here, save as hollow homage to an empty pact. Aids in name only. Hearthstone or Grancis, there's not a man in either who expected anything else of me. I knew it well enough, tasted it on every breath I drew. Yet still, I fancied myself a knight.
Oh, Capcom.
I will return to Hearthstone. Not to lick my wounds, but to petition my Lord Father that Grancis people receive true aid. I will not send you to meet the dragon with their fates weighing upon you. After, I shall return here, to aid you however I may. I am a fool. Pray, accept this token. I haven't much to give, but it would please me to know it provided you some small comfort on your journey.
Can't tell if this is the good end for this quest line or the bad end. 2 human skulls to comfort me? Wow! Where did you get these?
I cannot hope to grow strong overnight, but I will return a woman able to serve you.
Oh, it's very JRPG coded, isn't it?
Pray be well. I cannot until then.
Okay. I guess. Y'all, I'm gonna be real with you. I think we absolutely messed up by teleporting in here. But I feel like if they didn't want us to teleport in here like that, they should not have given me the option to place a port crystal here to teleport in.
You are blind to the truth, Arisen! You are blind to the...
Okay.
It is as you see, Arisen. The Stone of the North crawls with the agents of salvation. The Knight's champion is a fearsome intellect. He authored and executed the scenario in full.
I don't know that I would call this a cunning intellect.
He scoured the Duke's men for those with ties to salvation. Gathered them here and sparked a revolt before anyone was the wiser. Myself, I put no stock in Salvation's creed. The champion claims the Duke is lost in this war with the dragon. And in that, I feel he speaks true. I will not gainsay your mettle, sir. But even the Arisen is human. The worm cannot be slain. Pray forgive me. As a commander, I am duty-bound to observe the conditions and exercise my best judgment. I take no joy in crossing you, sir.
Okay.
You are blind to the... You are blind.
I've got some feelings, but sure.
'Twas shock enough to hear salvation had a hand in the Northern Revolt. 'Tis a painful thing to hear it was Lord Julian what led them, though. It's been a promise of old that the neighboring lands should band together in times of danger. But I suppose such times are as given to politics and intrigue as any other.
Yeah, absolutely. A mutual defense pact in the medieval era. Not only can messengers be waylaid on the road, but also like the idea that your neighboring country is like, please help, I've got a problem inside my borders, and then you respond with like, actually, yes, I will come help, is ludicrous. You would want your neighbors to fall under like all sorts of hardship, so that way you could thrive off of their failure, expand your borders, take their skilled artisans, and this is like, I don't know. All right. I guess let's walk back. On the off chance that maybe now we'll get ambushed. Maybe the Julian thing was the ambush all along? No such luck, huh? Okay. I guess let's teleport back to Grand Soren. Actually, hold on. No, we're going to first go back to Cassardis to see if there's any more quests we can pick up from any of the boards or anything like that, the quest boards.
Salutations.
Defeat 10 Geosaurians. Don't know what that is, but sure. And then let's pop over to the encampment to futz about with them. Did it always have them like as they were running before and I just never noticed it? Also, holy cow, that skill that makes it so that you can run longer without like using up your stamina. Oh my god. That skill is invaluable. Holy moly, how have I been playing this game without it? My party was replaced by dogs. You can go into options, that's what I did, to turn on and off pawn chatter, right? And I don't think it was so noticeable when they could talk. Quite likely. Yeah, that makes sense. I just want to make triple sure that we're not...
We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come from the Rift.
I just want to make sure we're not missing out on any of these quests, right? Kill 10 birds, sure.
The training grounds are used to instruct them.
Hey, Pixie, it's good to see you.
I'll take that.
I thought my posture was alright, but actually definitely could stand to be corrected, hey. I am a little bit confused because, this was where the enlistment corps was, right? And Mercedes was in charge of the enlistment corps, I thought. Good thing you didn't miss the Kill 10 Birds quest. This game wouldn't have made sense without it. Listen, you.
Hello. Yes, Arisen. Yes, Arisen. Hello. Yes, Arisen.
No. Okay.
There are pawns there among the armaments. Should you
Let's pop over to Grand Soren. And let's finish off this quest line.
What meaning do you
Tis a
suppose
port
those
crystal,
stones
master. This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Because what we can do is we can pop over to the Black Cat. We're not going to get the Worm King's ring. But actually, what ring do we currently have equipped? Oh! Silver Rapier! A simple sword what's become an uncommon sight, as its narrow blade is not favored by most Grand Sus knights. Do we like the way it looks in our hands, though?
Should you be of a mind to have it styled?
No, I don't. Sorry, Mercedes. I'm not saying your taste in swords suck, but I am saying it's not for me.
Mind the guards on watch, master. They'll not suffer any untoward behavior lightly.
I'm sure you'll find out. Here we are.
I'm not one for something long and thin then. You know what, Pixie? This'll come as a shock, I'm sure, but no. I will sell it to add a drop to this giant ocean of coins I have, true.
Yes, well, thank you.
Okay.
The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects in your possession.
Hello.
Speak to any pawn and they will gladly join
Hello.
your service, Arisen.
I should probably get rid of that sword because it's increasing my weight, right? Well, it's fine.
Remember to save enough for lodging.
Yeah, Pixie, is there a very specific thing you're trying to get me to say? Something about a real chode of a sword?
Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead. These stairs serve as a useful route in their own right.
Okay, we can go turn in the 2 main quests that we have right now. Let's do a quick scout around the grounds as well, just to make sure that we're not missing any other side quests. But I get the feeling that we've got everything we were gonna get. You have no idea what I'm implying, and you have no idea what that word means? Do you actually have no idea what that word means?
He'll go no further.
I've heard talk. It's quite an honor.
It seems the Stone of the North stands quiet once again. You have my thanks. It was an ill surprise indeed to find Salvation's reach extend so deep within our ranks.
I mean, if there are actually dragons around, right, it would not be a surprise to hear that people are so afeared of dragons that they're willing to worship them as gods, right?
It is a testament to the rising fear within the people's hearts. We must be vigilant against such corruption, lest the duchy rot away afore the dragon ever comes.
Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I've more tasks that require you.
You fought him then? I knew it was his doing. It is a shame he slipped the noose. But we cannot allow him to run free. We must see him stopped, and the ring returned before he can work more evil.
Okay.
Many within the castle pray. I've more tasks that require.
Salamet is here. Seek out travelers. We must.
Oh, we're still on the hunt for Salome. Speak with the local residents to learn where Salome may have fled. Okay. Sorry, no, I just assumed that I would be done. But no, we are hunting for Salome again. Excuse me. How foolish of me.
Someone may know of Salamet's whereabouts. Best ask around.
Someone must know of this Salamet.
Well met, sir.
Perhaps a traveling peddler might have got sight of Salamet.
Oh, do you think it's going to be
Stunning structures, are they not?
Madeline?
Knights and chamberlains, most like.
Perhaps a peddler saw Salamet flee. The life of a salesman surely has its
Oh,
own.
nope, just this guy. My good friend,
Do you know of the
Bryce.
Tower, friend, to the northeast? I heard a strange tale from a fellow merchant a few days past. Seems there's a man's been seen coming in. What's more, they say he's chased off all. It's him, says I. That's so.
So
Okay.
Salamet's taken refuge in the Blue Moon Tower. Hello.
Back to Blue Moon Tower it is.
Pack well, for the Blue Moon Tower is many leagues travel. I shall serve as guide.
We've already done the Blue Moon. Come on, remember. We came up here for the Griffin.
We're here.
We lost a bunch of Mercedes men here as well, unfortunately.
He's like to be waiting at the tower's pinnacle. Let's proceed carefully.
He must be above. Onward, master. We cannot allow him to flee with the ring again.
That one!
Armed bandits are after they fall.
I'm at your side. They attack in quick succession. Wait for an opening. Salamet is sure to have laid traps for us. They're left exposed after a grand strike. Survive the next.
We have triumphed.
I do hate this place.
We'll find him in the
Get him.
I shall restore your
His treacherous going. They attack in quick succession.
Was there a boy over here? Sure. Hello, boy.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
I only hope we survive the next. Have no from that one. I've had quite enough of battle.
I've literally not fought with this one before, so I guess I can't be that upset. But I've got bad news. It's kind of like your whole purpose in life.
Sorcerer Master, stay vigilant.
Like, if you don't want to fight, no offense, get out of here. I don't want to keep you here if you don't want to be here. Right? Like...
We don't know the extent of
Doesn't strike me as the wildest thing I've ever said. 30-minute warning. Thank you, Mesphia.
He must be above. Onward, Master. This...
Truly, the Arisen is a profession given to leisure. Or do you hope to earn your meals catching stray wizards for fear of actually facing the dragon? Alas, I'm not one for company. Let us be done with this. You've come to your journey's end!
Okay.
The Worm King's ring is a talisman of incomparable character. A vessel worthy of housing the whole of my magic. What sublime bliss! What heady rapture!
Okay.
Yes, I will see my dream made reality. My essence, my very soul will inhabit the ring. In it,
A skeleton knight comes!
be reborn unto life everlasting!
Okay, so you're looking for immortality through the ring. Rad.
This is true magic!
It is no easy thing to fight magic. The first strike shall be mine.
I don't understand. How am I supposed to fight him if I'm supposed to keep my distance? Oh.
What's that?
We must keep our distance. Don't let him set the pace of battle.
Why did he take a bunch of damage just there? Did somebody else hit him? Sure, I did not understand that boss fight. Okay. Dragon's Dogma!
See the ring safely to Sir Aldous.
Dragon's Dogma!
This looks interesting. I feel more familiar with his quest now.
The ring is retrieved. Sir Aldous will be eager to have it back.
I've got a lot of feelings about how that particular tete-a-tete went. Merely possessing it allows for quicker incanting of spells. Does that work for... Oh, wow, yeah. Much faster. Huh. Okay, yeah, let's teleport back. I mean, the thing is that I was unhappy about the amount of story that was going on before, right? So, like, obviously, getting these cutscenes, getting more narrative, it is something that I am happy about. But
Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone.
I feel like it would be better, with like actual weight behind it. I don't know, like maybe it's just because Of the Devil was like such a narrative masterpiece for me, that now going back to Dragon's Dogma, which has the writing of a JRPG in 2012, I don't know.
Truly, even as long as his work. Oh, completed it here.
Acquire a promissory note. We actually have some of those. But we'll deal with that in a hot second.
All bearing different tales.
Actually, who has the quest for the promissory note? I studied to become a merchant running goods between Grancis and Hearthstone, but this bookkeeping business will be my undoing. I have no clue what to keep tally of, much less how. Isn't there some example I might follow, a register, or some record of investment, or some such?
Mind the guards on watch, Master. They'll not suffer any untoward behavior lightly. Precious things gone lost.
The Duke's sure, but a piece of I'm sure you'll find. Oh, why not?
Okay, so for the forgery, we're gonna do a forgery of the Worm King's ring. This is not because I don't love Duke Edmund Dragonsbane. You know, so far he has been perfectly serviceable as a liege lord. But, you know, this is because the ring gives us cool magic powers. And I want to keep those cool magic powers for myself. And is that bad? Is it morally bankrupt of me to keep his cool magic ring and give him a fake that I made at a Black Alley individual's place? Anyways, let me... I do not know where the ring is, though. Ringu. Can I not even make a copy of it whatsoever? Because that'd be a pretty good way to stop me, honestly. Nope, there it is.
I'll not beat round the bush.
Almost 100,000 gold for him to make a forgery of it. Yeah, fair enough. You've seen me use this game in the magic in this game, and the citizenry will not forget. How dare you? I mean, you're correct, but how dare you?
You'll find not.
Okay.
You'll find. Thank you very.
If we want the promissory note, we're gonna have to go back to storage.
There's a barber's shop.
Oh wait, storage is gonna be over here.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Have your pick. What will it be today?
We're gonna withdraw a promissory note. And turn that in. And then we will go to sleep. So that way the forgery can be done. Doing well or doing good?
I said truly, even that makes tis work. Oh, completed. Here for...
Okay, no more of their quests.
Truly, as long as that makes tis work.
Let's go ahead and check the quest board in here real fast. Escort quest, escort quest, escort quest. Yeah. No thanks. Let's go to sleep, and then the Scrivener should be done.
Here we can rest. manage inventory and skills.
A fellow. Just have your pick. What will it be today?
Let's rest until nightfall again, because that'll be a full 24 hours. And then we'll rest until morning. And then the Scrivener should be done. Operative word there being should be, but yeah. I wonder, yeah, what they're going to redo for this more social aspects. And like, there are mechanics in this game that are interesting, right? Like the idea that like you grab the corpses and put the corpses somewhere else to like entice a monster to feed there and things like that. Like there are mechanics in this game which I really enjoy. It just feels sometimes not super thought out, you know? Or rather, it feels really thought out, over thought out to the point that there are some like mechanical complications, right?
I'm sure you'll find you.
Worm King's Ring forgery. So, oh no! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to stab you.
No use struggling.
No! I've been sent to jail. Well, you know how these things go. We're out of jail! Don't think about it too hard. And besides, now we got a free set of prisoners' rags. Just like in the Skyrims. Okay. So anyways, as I was saying, now that we have the duplication of the Worm King's Ring, we can go and turn in the forgery, I hope.
Tis a port crystal, Master. Tis a port crystal.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
Use of a magic item.
Listen, sometimes you pick up a hoity noble and throw them off the walls. Sometimes you accidentally stab a man. It's normal. Actually, it's totally normal. We're gonna turn the forgery in. To see if we can't keep the real ring for ourselves. Smile.
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone.
I'll be honest, normally going to jail in games like these is enough to make me reload the save. But, you know, hubris. So far, there hasn't been any real consequences to my actions, so why stress about it? You know what I'm saying?
Salamet is here and seek out travelers. We must find him.
Okay. Now, chat, I want you to understand that once I'm done killing the dragon, I will definitely return the real Worm King's Ring, right? For surezies. Cross my heart for realsies. So this isn't really lying. Not really. It's like a promissory note that I'll return the real ring later.
The ring is reclaimed. I haven't the words to express my esteem, sir. A talisman of such power must be kept from those who would use it for ill purpose. The Duke will see it well guarded, and the faults in the castle's security mended. Pray let this lead us all to take greater care in the future. For now, you have my thanks.
For sure, Aldous.
What? Very well. I shall see to it at once. A matter of a most pressing nature has come to us. Make for the southern Way Castle immediately. I've received a report that one of the Duke's men has returned from afar, gravely wounded. He asks to speak with you in all haste, Arisen. 'Tis odd his message was not writ in the report. An oversight brought on by haste, no doubt. Pray, fly to the Way Castle and hear the man's message, sir. I am to see the Duke on another matter no less urgent. 'Tis a restless day.
I mean, okay. We're not gonna do that, Aldous. Although that's like a really sweet offering of yours. Because we gotta go get ready for raid. We're gonna be progging Limit Cut today. And as always, we are of course going to do it flawlessly on the first try. Oh, excuse me.
It seems quite urgent, whatever it is. Come, this pawn will lead you to the Way Castle.
Really don't need to be led to the Way Castle, thank you. I actually do know where it is. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for being here and for hanging out. You know we always appreciate it. And if you're going to still stay to see P12S Prog, fun fact, from what I've heard, it sounds like the Echo is going to be strengthened yet again in P12S. So if you just want to know the steps, trust us, we're going to be going over the first part of the dance approximately 15 million times. So you get it. But yeah, hope to see you all soon. And otherwise, catch you around, friends. Bye!